Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, feel a gentle release and feel it leave your body in your outward breath. Breathing in a wonderful feeling of calm, relaxation and resourcefulness. And allowing any anxiety, stress or tension to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, first of all, focus on the sound of my voice and focus on anything you know to be real. Maybe you can pick up on the speed of your heartbeat, the temperature in the room, any sounds around you. Become aware of the rate of your breathing and then start to slow that breathing down. Breathing in deeper and slower. And as you exhale, just allowing that outward breath to go for longer than it normally would. As you empty your lungs, feel that the next breath that you breathe in, you're breathing in a wonderful feeling of freedom. Breathing in that freedom and exhaling any restrictions, any obligations, any frustrations. So simply by breathing in and breathing out, you're able to feel more relaxed. That's it. Just relax the tiny muscles in your forehead. As you breathe in and breathe out, release any tension around your jaw, your cheeks. Breathing in that resourceful feeling and just exhaling, releasing that tension, neck and shoulders. Some people perceive the neck and the shoulders to be the bank account of stress. So just imagine any tension in your neck and shoulders almost like crystals of ice infused in your muscle tissue. And imagine being in a warm place, under sunshine perhaps, or by a real roaring fire, and just feel that tension melting away. As it melts away, feel that relaxation spread down your arms, all the way down into your fingers. Breathing in a resourceful feeling of calm, resourceful relaxation. And then feel that relaxation going into your lungs and down into your gut. If your neck and shoulders is the bank account of stress, your gut is the bank account of anxiety. So as you breathe in and breathe out, just imagine any anxiety there in your gut just melting away. It almost feels that you can breathe more freely. If there's any twisting sensation in your gut, just twist it the other way around. Just release even echoes of anxiety from your past. Just release it now. Feel the relaxation spread all the way down your legs. That's it. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling a wonderful feeling of freedom. And I want you to create an image in your mind of you, perhaps 9 years ago. See yourself taking a flight. See the excitement in your eyes. The sense of freedom that you could fly to different parts of the world. But also see you in the days leading up to a flight. See the excitement as you accept the suggestion that excitement is just anticipating good things to happen. So back then, see a version of you anticipating good things. And see that anticipation creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. You anticipated a relaxing, enjoyable flight, and that's what you experienced. And if you can see that version of you in the past that was able to fly freely, let me know by nodding your head. And imagine what it would be like to step into that younger version of you and feel how you would feel to be excited about a flight. Breathe the way you were breathing back then. Make the same evaluations you were making back then. And maybe the evaluation is that flights may be long, maybe an opportunity to sleep or watch a movie. But flying is something that as a passenger you know how to do. To feel the way you felt back then, knowing that this is just one of infinite resource states you have the ability to access. And you know this resource state is real because you lived it. And that is a fact. So allow the certainty of that fact to give you another fact. That once a neural pathway has been created, it can't forget how to access that resource state. You couldn't forget how to speak if you tried. You couldn't forget how to read if you tried. Could you forget how to walk, how to talk, how to ride a bike? So you can acknowledge that this resourceful feeling you felt in the past still exists within you. And as you start to feel the same way and think the same way, feel that you are awakening that neural pathway in the same way that you could know how to ride a bike. But that neural pathway may be dormant for a decade if you don't actually ride a bike. But within seconds, balancing on a bike and going on the pedals, the neural pathways to ride a bike would awaken fully and feel that you are awakening the version of you that can confidently and relaxed take a flight. Hold on to that thought. And I want you to imagine perhaps a comfy sofa or a bed from back then at that age. And just imagine how you would feel back at that age when you felt resourceful to take a nap. The kind of nap that leads to vivid dreams. So imagine as I count down from 5 to 1, on that sofa, that bed, just falling asleep into a dreamlike sleep. 5, deeper, relaxed. 4, arms feeling limp, loose and heavy. 3, breathing in deeper and deeper and deeper, just relaxing the muscles in the back of your neck. That's it. 2, a wave of relaxation. That's it, deeper and deeper now. 1, imagine how you would feel to be in that version of you in your past, feeling resourceful, drifting off into a dreamlike sleep where you imagine seeing yourself in the future, a specific flight that you haven't taken yet. Only this time you're going to imagine seeing you take that flight just as resourceful as you used to be, or perhaps even more resourceful. I want you to observe yourself, perhaps sleeping well the night before. Observe having a relaxed, breakfast or waking up early. See the way that you pack your bags full of excitement and positive anticipation. See the way you check travel documents like a passport or a boarding pass as a free and easy way. Observe as however you get to that airport, you're smiling all the way there on the journey. That when you see the airport, it triggers a feeling of excitement. That when you check in, see yourself, knowing that you're closer to your destination. As a child, taking long car journeys to a destination were exciting because you knew you were going somewhere you wanted to get to. And see a similar expression as you go through airport security. The look on your face that you're going somewhere you want to be. Observe how there are agitated, stressed people around you, but also relaxed people, and you're one of the relaxed ones. As you then go to the departure lounge, maybe stopping for food, drinks, or a bit of shopping first. But see this as a version of you enjoying the experience. And you can tell that's true because you're doing something that only someone who is enjoying the experience would do. Stressed, agitated people, they seem lost in their own heads. But you can see yourself with your focus on other things. Observe as even when you check your flight number, departure gate, relaxation in the neck and the shoulders. That's it. The way you see that you walk. Free, relaxed, almost like a swan gliding on the surface of a pond. And then you see, boarding the plane perhaps onto a little shuttle bus or maybe a long tube that takes you directly into the plane. But you're observing a version of you with a relaxed facial expression. You're seeing someone choosing to be on that flight. You're seeing someone with a specific intention to get something of value from that flight. Maybe catch up on a book they haven't had time to read. Catch up on some sleep. To listen to music, a new album. Or maybe get some work done. Or maybe to have conversations with friends, family, or someone else to connect with. I want you to observe you in the airline seat, hearing something that signifies the cabin door is closing. But I want you to see relief on your face. No anxiety, no agitation, just relief. Because the door closing means that you are safe to fly at high altitudes, knowing that you are protected from the different air pressure. You are seeing someone safe, protected, and free. As the flight goes to the runway, you're seeing yourself more concerned with other things. The flight is almost just background noise. You are observing you with better things to think about, different evaluations to make. And then imagine that the flight starts to take off and hits that cruising altitude. And when you can see yourself looking relaxed there mindset, I want you to imagine seeing yourself drifting off to sleep there on the plane. Only someone relaxed, free and confident could be able to sleep on a plane the way that you're sleeping on that plane. And when you can see yourself so relaxed that you're drifting off to sleep, let me know by nodding your head. And then imagine shifting to take a first-person perspective so that you imagine it's you cozily napping there on the plane. And imagine this is also a dream like sleep. Breathing in and breathing out. And you could imagine just within your dream, feeling so relaxed that believing deep down that flights are the gateway to freedom and new experiences. The closest thing currently to teleportation. And imagine looking out of the aeroplane window, seeing the clouds below, and feeling a profound sense of freedom, marveling at the miracle of flight. Feel a smile spread across your face as you remember an older version of you that used to get agitated at feeling trapped in the air, and now you can smile because you know that it doesn't even make sense. Knowing instead that you're more free than ever, soaring towards whatever your destination will bring. Acknowledge the power you hold in choosing this journey, embracing the ability to cross continents and cultures in just hours. Feel that this is an incredible expression of freedom. Remind yourself of your many choices at your fingertips while flying. You get to choose what to watch, what to listen to, read or eat. Celebrate the irrefutable fact that you have choices. Encourage yourself to see flying not as confinement, but as the ultimate liberation. Someone trapped is locked in a prison cell, static, one location for their entire life. How could you feel trapped when you're flying to different parts of the world because you choose to be in those places? Feel liberated. Feel that you have access to a way to be anywhere in the world within a day or two. And feel how you would feel to feel so relaxed that you're more concerned about what movies or music you have access to than what is happening inside or outside the plane. I want you to imagine touching a ring on a specific finger and feeling a sense of freedom, resourcefulness, and relaxation. Breathe deeply and relax into your seat, feeling confident and at ease, aware that this flight is a chosen path, maybe to new experiences and opportunities. And imagine yourself engaging in positive and empowering thoughts, whether that's when the plane takes off, in the air or landing, feeling uplifted by the notion of flying towards something desirable for you. Imagine any turbulence as a free roller coaster ride in the sky. The sprinkles on the icing on the cake to make it even more exciting for you. You you know it's not dangerous. In the same way that when people ride a roller coaster, there is a sense that it is safe and yet exciting, and turbulence can be that thing for you from this point onwards. Embrace the idea that flying connects you to the vastness of the world, allowing you to explore and experience places you've only dreamed of. Again, touch that ring and acknowledge that any feelings of discomfort are fleeting. They're insignificant compared to the immense freedom and possibilities flying brings into your life. Remind yourself that you are only ever 2 days away from being anywhere in the world. A thought that fills you with joy and a sense of boundless freedom. As another irrefutable fact is that go back even just 100 years, flying was an impossible dream for most people to travel anywhere in the world. So consider the plane as your personal space in the sky, a place where you can relax, reflect, and revel in the anticipation of your destination. If you can anticipate the future, then why not just anticipate your destination and all the things you get to do when you arrive? And encourage yourself to explore all the in-flight choices, seeing them as something more than they are. See them as symbols of the freedom and autonomy that flying provides. Visualize yourself landing at your destination, feeling refreshed and exhilarated by the journey, ready to embrace new experiences with open arms. Flying is freedom. You were never trapped on the plane. You chose to be on the plane. You wanted to be on the plane. And you wanted to get to wherever the plane was taking you. Flying is freedom. From this moment forward, you choose to associate flying with positivity, empowerment, and most importantly, freedom. Looking forward to every flight and all the parts of the flight as something positive, empowering, and desirable. You don't have to fly. There is no obligation. You get to fly. Flying is a modern miracle that you get to do. Imagine rewinding all the way back to before the flight even took off. And then from a first-person perspective, imagine everything from leaving to go to the airport, to arriving at the airport, to checking in, dropping off luggage, going through airport security as a positive, empowering experience. Feel how you would feel in your body. Feel the freedom. Feel the relaxation. Feel a desire to smile in a relaxed way. Feel that things are changing. The old triggers that used to cause tension or anxiety now seem to cause a feeling of empowerment, confidence, and freedom. When you look up at a screen to see your flight number and gate, you feel that you get to go to that gate. Feel the privilege, the excitement, as you always anticipate the next thing is going to go well. Imagine boarding your flight, finding your seat number, positioning your body in a way where you can feel relaxed and confident and cozy. You have an intention as to what you're going to do on this flight even before it arrives. Maybe that's watching films or sleeping or reading or working. And imagine doing that in a first-person perspective. Imagine eating the food when it arrives. And imagine landing. And at the point of landing, there's no relief, just a pragmatic feeling of you're closer to border control and closer to being in your destination. Breathe in, breathe out, and feel relaxed. As you return from the seat on the plane to an old sofa or bed from many years ago, feeling that now the past, the present, and the future is all inextricably linked to you feeling resourceful about the idea of flying. And if the idea of flying is resourceful, so is flying itself. So touch a ring on a specific finger and feel a wonderful feeling of freedom, resourcefulness, and confidence. That you have the ability to choose your thoughts and choose your emotions by making positive evaluations, to anticipate good things, and to focus on the irrefutable fact that all of this is a choice. Nobody trapped chooses to be trapped. And the fact that this is a choice means it isn't a trap. It is pure freedom. Freedom to go to wherever you desire. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and feel that you're returning to the present moment, taking all of these resources, ways of thinking and feeling with you. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. When I awaken, you will awaken with a feeling of confidence, resourcefulness, and huge amounts of positive anticipation. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.